Hey guys, sorry I hadn't done a video in a while. I'm sure y'all know how life goes. Sickness, job, uh, stuff going on around the house. It's always something. I actually let my tanks get kind of rough shape. Right now everything's overgrown, but I had actually got to where I was only doing water changes once every 2 weeks, and things started declining, getting a little more algae on them. So I ended up going back to my once a week schedule. Obviously, I hadn't pruned anything in a little while, but I do have good growth. The problem is I can't get all the plants to grow at the same rate. So, like this Kimberly in the middle, I trimmed it back 2 weeks ago. This up here, it's probably been 3 weeks since I trimmed it, so obviously it's all the way to the top. The Rotella is getting shaded out. And I actually took a little piece of Boost that I had trimmed out of my other tank and stuck it in the middle here, and right now it's kind of algaed up, but I've got some new leaves coming off of it, so hopefully it's going to fill in a little bit. I just thought I'd see what it would do in this tank. It's really taken off in my other tank. You'll probably notice there are a lot more angelfish in here. I ended up raising some babies that two of my fish that paired off had, or actually they had laid the eggs. They were eating eggs around actually the third day. So the last batch they had, I ended up taking them out and buying a little cheap 10-gallon tank, putting a little bubbler in there and light, and raising them in there. And I ended up with about 20 baby angels that survived and prospered, and I couldn't get rid of any of them, so I've split them up between my two tanks. Most of them all look like their mom. Not one of them turned out like their dad. And I'm keeping the mother and father separate now, just so we don't have any more egg laying going on. If I see any of them, I'm trying to keep all the females in my 40-gallon, and I'm trying to keep all the males in this 75. So if I see anybody getting ready to breed and lay eggs, I split them up real quick. I don't need any more. I really don't want to sell any. The town I live in is a small town, and it's one little pet store. And the fellow that owns it, he already has plenty of fish in there. I'd basically just be giving them away. But I was glad to do it one time and try it and see how everything went. Anyway, guys, sorry it's been a while. Just thought I'd do a quick update. 40-gallon tank looks just as bad as the 75, so I'll try to do a video on it here pretty soon. Alright, y'all have a great weekend.